in 1963. Welcome along, everyone. I just made it. I swear, I just made it in the nick of time. Everything sort of coming through at the last minute tonight. Welcome along. For those of you who are just joining us, if you've not done this with me before, hi. My name is Joel, and we do this every Sunday night. We're going to do it for a while. We still haven't got gigs yet, so we're still going to keep doing this. We're going to keep using some new musicians. We're going to check out some new music and some old music. We're going to do that by year for a while. I think we might change it up in a while soon, but we'll see how we go with that. If you haven't done this before, what you do is you go to jhmusic.com.au, right? There's a website. Me and my mate Adrian built it. And basically that's got all my songs there. Well, let's refrain. It's got all the songs that I kind of know from 1963, because each week we're going to look at a particular year and the events that happened around that year and what was interesting about that time. And then we're going to do some tunes around that. I mean, we can just do horses every week, every night, every song. And I'm sure Jim would love that, but we are not going to do that for now. We are just going to play the songs that come up in the list. So if you don't know what to do, jhmusic.com.au, get your requests in. Tonight we're going to be meeting a great musician, Gabriel Dagrazio, and he's a local Tassie muso, and we catch up with him. We do a little collaboration together. It's lots of fun, so stick around for that. That'll be at about 8:15, of course, and everything else is, well, you know what to do. That's it. So, as has asked for, I Want to Hold Your Hand, which is straight up. I might just leave that one for a moment because it's kind of hard to sing. And it's a bit early in the night for that kind of stuff. So what about I pick something out? There are some pretty strange songs in 1963. It's interesting. There are two songs in the 1963 Top 100. This is a bit of a blend of the US and the Australian charts, but they have got some tracks in there that come from. There's two songs about the bossa nova, and we'll talk a bit about the bossa nova later, because we need to do that. I've just realised I don't have my sustain pedal, and that's kind of important for the gig. But we'll be fine. We'll just see how we go. All right, so we got some piano. I told you we only just make it. I'll have to talk to Beck. Hey, Beck, can you get my pedal out of my bag in the spare room? Thanks. Yeah, that's fine. That's all nice and professional. Okay, guys, do what Ez does. jhmusic.com.au. Get your requests in for some tunes. Nice and easy. So let's do The Rhythm of the Rain by the Cascades. Maybe we can do that on guitar while I wait for my sustain pedal. Now we're probably going to use the old loopy pedal tonight a fair bit because it is part of. We're going to need some kicks and some drums. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, how's that? Good drumming. All right, let's turn this bad boy up. One. Oh, there it is. We'll start off with a nice chilled out tune. It features a Celeste, interestingly enough. That's loud. That's better. All right, good. Keep those requests coming in. Let's do this one. I need to tune my guitar as well. It's cold in here and everything's changing up. We'll get through this one first up. Get your requests in, jhmusic.com. Keep them coming in, guys. Good work. Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me just what a fool I've been. I wish that it would go and let me cry in vain. Let me be alone again. The only girl I care about has gone away, looking for a brand new start. But little does she know that when she left that day, along with her she took my heart. Rain, please tell me now, does that seem fair? For her to steal my heart away when she don't care. I can't love another when my heart's somewhere far away. Yeah? The only girl I care about has gone away, looking for a brand new start. Little did she know that when she left that day, along with her she took my heart. Rain, please tell me now, does that seem fair? For her to steal my heart away when she don't care. I can't love another when my heart's somewhere far away. Bum 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 bum. The only girl I care about has gone away, looking for a brand new start. Little did she know that when she left that day, along with her she took my heart. Rain, won't you tell her that I love her so? Please don't ask the sun to set my heart aglow. Rain in her heart, let the love we know start to grow. Yeah. Listen to the sound of falling rain, telling me just what a fool I've been. I wish that it would go and let me cry in pain. Let me be alone again. Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain. 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 Woo-woo! There it is. The rhythm of the fallen rain. Let's put that down. Wonder how Beck went with that sustain pedal. Any luck, Beck? Nope. Nope. All right, we'll have to go without it. We can do that. Okay, so we've got some more requests coming in. That's great. Let me turn on the old scrolly request as they start to come through. And she's doing something for me. Transition. That didn't work. That one. No, that one. My bad. Thanks, Beck. All right, cool. Now, Beck, if you're listening, go get my sustain pedal. It's in the spare room. It's in my bag. I need it. Looks like a pedal with a pedal. I forgot to get it because I was running late. All right, let's keep going with these tracks. Beth would like Puff the Magic Dragon. Let's have a look at that one because that's a nice one. I can do a guitar as well. Wait. Now, this is a song surrounded in controversy, of course, from 1963. We know that this song was written by a poet called Leonard Lipton, and he wrote this song, and he sticks by it. He swears that it's about Peter Pan. It's about this boy who grows up with this imaginary dragon, and then, of course, as he gets older, he loses interest in hanging out with the dragon, and that's it. Peter, Paul, and Mary, who covered it, thank you. No. It's like a smaller pedal. It's in my bag. Thank you. It's like a... so Peter and Paul and Mary, when they covered it, they also sort of stuck to the fact that it was not about illicit drugs as a lot of people suggested. I mean, people were sort of thinking like it's like Puff, Puff and Dragon, Dragon, so all this sort of stuff. Basically Peter Lipton says that it tells the story of an ageless dragon named Puff and his playmate Jackie and their adventures, and the little boy loses interest as he grows older. Thank you. There it is. Who would have thought this would be so important? But anyone that plays piano would know the value of a sustain pedal. So anyway, as we were saying, Peter, Paul and Mary, and this song by Peter Lipton is actually about a dragon and about a little boy and his imagination. So don't go listening to Meet the Fockers, which is a movie that says that it is otherwise, or anybody else, or the skeptics. All right, I have to turn this off and then back on again, and then we're good to go. All right, how are we doing? Uh-oh. Now I've got nothing. Oh, this is bad. No. Why is my sustain pedal not working? There we go. Sweet. All right. Crisis averted. Oh, man. It's just one thing after another. I am so sorry, guys. I was just rushing today and tried to get it all done. But as you can imagine... 1963, not really the songs that I know super well. Almost there. Yeah. All right. Let's give it some reverb. Too much. This one goes out to Beth. Let's try it. I think we've got this. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Little Jackie Piper loved that rascal Puff and bought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, together they would travel on a boat with billowed sail, and Jackie kept a lookout perched on Puff's gigantic tail. And noble kings and princes would bow wherever they came. And pirate ships would lower their sails as Puff roared out his name. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in the land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in the land called Honolulu. Alright, and of course Peter Lipton claims Honolulu totally fictional. Fictitious. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in the land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in the land called Honolulu. A dragon lives forever, but not so little boys. Painted wings and giant rings make way for other toys. And one green night it happened, Jackie Piper came no more, and Puff that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. Oh. His head was bent in sorrow, his green scales fell like rain, and Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave. So Puff that mighty dragon slipped into his giant cave. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the aqua mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Ah, there we go. That song is kind of sad when you listen to it. It's, you know, it's a bit sad. You know, old Puff just doesn't get to hang out with Jackie Piper anymore, and just kind of goes back to his cave and poof, that's it, game over. But wow, okay, let's have a look at this. We've got some great requests coming in. Thanks so much for all these requests, guys. It's excellent. 2 requests for Ring of Fire, which is definitely the worst song on my list, but that's all right. We will push through it. We will definitely get there. Blowin' in the Wind by Peter, Paul and Mary. That's also a good song. Why don't we do a Peter, Paul and Mary, like double whammy? There was a third one. There was the If I Had a Hammer. So this, of course, Blowin' in the Wind is a Dylan song. But Peter, Paul and Mary, back in the 60s, some of you that are a bit older may know this, but they used to cover songs really quickly. You know, a song would come out in sort of 67 and it would be covered in 68. Like With a Little Help from My Friends by Joe Cocker. Like that was a 68 song, but the Beatles only did it in 67. Likewise with this, like Blowin' in the Wind is a 62 song, I think, from Dylan. But the Peter, Paul and Mary did it in 63, and bang, it was a big hit. Is often described as the anthem of the Civil War, and I looked up this little quote when I was talking about this. When I was looking up this song, and Dylan says, let me quote this out. Says, "There ain't too much I can say about this song except that the answer is blowin' in the wind. It ain't in no book or TV show or movie or a discussion group. Man, it's in the wind, and it's blowing in the wind. Too many of these hip people are telling me where the answer is, but I won't believe that. I still say that it's in the wind, just like a restless piece of paper. It's got to come down some. But the only trouble is that no one picks up to answer it when it comes down, so not many people get to see and know, and then it flies away. I still say that one of the biggest criminals are those who turn their heads when they see the wrong and they know it's wrong. I'm only 21 years old, and that there's been way too many wars. People over 21, you're older and smarter." And when I read that guy wrote all that and said that when he was 21 and had written this song, I thought, well, as Gabe talks about later, there are geniuses and then there are the rest of us. And this is a song obviously by Dylan, and this is Peter, Paul and Mary covered it in 63. So let's give it a shot. I've got a capo here somewhere. Where'd I put it? Up here. Oh, okay, let's put a capo on this bad boy. Whoa! That'll make your tuning go out. Did I put it on crooked? It's gonna drive me nuts. Sorry, guys. Let's do it.
How many roads must a man walk down before you can call him man? How many seas must a white dove tail before she sleeps in the sand? How many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. And how many years must a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? And how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? And how many years can a man turn his head pretending that he just didn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? How many years must he have before he can hear people cry? How many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
So the first verse one more time.
How many roads must a man walk down before you can call him a man? And how many seats must a white dove sail before he sleeps in the sand? And how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever bad? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
Hey! Blowing in the wind. We're off with a reverb. That's a song there from, obviously, Peter, Paul and Mary covered that one, and it's a song by Dylan. Folks, if you've just joined us, of course, get on over to jhmusic.com.au. Heaps of songs there for you to pick from. We've got lots of requests filtering through over this side. Brianne, great request there with the Do Run Ron. She Loves You from the Kids, of course. And I Want to Hold Your Hand, that's great. Play the Summer Song. That's a reference to Yesterday. If you guys haven't seen it, go and check it out. Great fun movie about lots of Beatles songs. Of course, 1963 was pretty important when it came to the Beatles because they dropped their first album, I think. And someone's going to have to remind me what it was called. It was one of their hits. But it was interesting because when I looked this up, I'm looking up Billboard hits in 63, right? Because the Aussie charts hadn't really sort of, like the record-keeping ones hadn't really kicked off till 1966. So in 1963... I was kind of going off some of the American stuff, and anyway, it was a bit confusing. So I had to do all that. And, of course, the Beatles just weren't big in the US just yet. Huge in Aussie, but in the British list, the British Top 100, no sign of the Beatles. But in the Aussie charts, it was all She Loves You and all that stuff. So that's interesting. 1963. So what are we going to do next? Okay, so the second worst song that I do is definitely... Summer Holiday. Went to see the movie at the Avalon, must have been 64, 65. Yeah, wow. See, all right, so both Mike and Adrian have requested Blue by You. I always thought that this was Blue by You. And then I went to New Orleans and realized it was something else. So let's see how we go with this one. Blue by You, Roy Orbison for Ado and Mike. Thanks so much, guys, for coming along and checking out the show. Hanging out on Sunday night. It's lovely to see you here. Get those requests in. We've got things to do. And, of course, we've got Gabe coming on in about 15 minutes, so stick around for that. Whew. All right. Now, this song is fun. I like this song. I'm going to have to tune this. Hey, I don't know what went wrong. I tuned it just before we started, and then bleh, she went out again. It is cold, though, hey. That's right on the line. Right on the line. This is interesting, isn't it? All right. Yep, that's what you paid for. High quality viewing. Let's do this.
Feel so bad I got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all of the time. Since I left my baby behind, I'm blue by you. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times, I'm blue by you. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where you sleep all day and the catfish play on Blue Bayou. All those fishing boats with their sails afloat, if I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be.
That was alright. 4 out of 10.
Gonna see my baby again, and to be with some of my friends. Maybe I'd be happy then on Blue Bayou.
Alright.
I'm going back someday, I'm gonna stay on Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come one day on Blue Bayou, where you sleep all day and the catfish play on Blue Bayou. All those fishing boats with their sails afloat. If I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. I'll never be blue, my dreams come true on Blue Bayou.
I think that was close enough. Something about the ending there was a bit funny, but that's what we're here for. That's exactly what we came here for, just to hear some songs, have a good time, have a nice sippity of wine. It's super, super cold outside, of course, so I hope you're all rugged up. You've got some food and a blankie and enjoying some tunes. So thanks so much for dropping by. It's great to have you here. If you haven't yet, jump on jhmusic.com.au, get a request in. We'll play it for you, nice and easy. And we've got to get through some of these 1963 songs. So other things that happened in 1963 of interest. What else? I've got a little list here. We had of course, it keeps. We had what was it? Nine Network that started. That was a thing. Elle Macpherson was born, so that's another thing. We had that tragic thing with Eric Edgar Cook in WA. It was like a bit of a madman there, going around doing some shootings. And what else? Well, the Ashes was interesting. Now, does anyone remember a comic? You can pop it in the comments, called Iron Man. Apparently, there was this the Tales and Suspense of Iron Man. It was on the 1st of March, 1963, that the people of the world witnessed a very interesting comic book. The comic was called Iron Man. It became immensely popular very fast in Australia, with many children wanting to buy and read this comic. It was one of the most influential things at the children during 1963. So, do you remember this? I don't know if this is going to help because you can't really. There's a picture-ish. Iron Man. So there we go, 1963. That's what happened. Of course, Please Please Me, Thank You, was the name of the album that the Beatles dropped. So, let's do that. We have some Beatles songs here that have been requested, so why don't we get on with those? Stick around, folks. If you're going anywhere, sit right back down. We've got Gabe coming on in about 10 minutes, and we're going to do a bit of a collab with him. And, of course, and then we'll do a little interview, and then, of course, we'll close the show with another one of his songs as well. So let's do that. The Devil in Disguise for Ryan. Great tune. I learned that one yesterday, and I think I've forgotten it by today, but I reckon we can give it a try. And let's, what don't we do? I want to hold your hand. It's about right. Let's see how we go.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you something.
That's lots of verb.
I think you'll understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand.
You singing the other harmony, the high one? Go on.
Oh, please say to me, you let me be your man. And please say to me, you let me hold your hand. Now let me hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I'll feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can hide, I can hide, I can hide. Yeah, you got that something. I think you'll understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hands. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand.
What's to do after that? Oh, yeah.
And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can
not do that.
Oh yeah, you got that something. You think you'll understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand.
You're gonna find out that Gabe is a huge Beatles fan, and he's probably turning in his grave, or he's not dead yet. But he may well be after my rendition of that song. Thanks so much for that, guys. Great song. And Beatles, right there, 1963. I Want to Hold Your Hand. Great tune. If you haven't made a request, anyone that's watching, wherever you may be, local, afar, friend, foe, enemy, let's do it. Make a request. jhmusic.com.au. Keep them coming through because this list needs to fill up or else I've got to pick them. And I'm going to pick the easy ones for sure. All right, so who else is in here? What do we got? We've got The Devil in Disguise. Oh, it's another guitar one. Oh, Hanny requested Blue by You. She just missed out on the fact that I played it for Ado and Mike about 5 minutes ago. So sorry, Hanny. Make another request, or I might, if you're still here at the end, re-request it and I'll play it for you at the end because I don't even know if we've got this many songs. I mean, there's about 25 songs there to pick from that I kind of learned. And about 20 of them I can kind of play, about 15 of them I know, and about 10 of them are going to actually be any good. And so if you want to make one of those requests, you know what to do. It's easy. It's nice and simple. All right. So let's have a look here. Now I've got some on the... Oh, let's do this one. It's My Party. Great request. Oh, that's on. Now this song, It's My Party, right? Who's this by? I've forgotten. Someone Gore. Who was it? I've forgotten. It's My Party. Who was it by? Leslie Gore. Now this track, first of all, 1963, was Quincy Jones's first single that he ever dropped, which is really interesting. And there's a funny backstory to this, which I found hugely interesting, was that Quincy Jones was working with his producer, and what was his name? It was Aaron Schrodinger. And Quincy and Aaron had been like doing some demos for a while, and you know, I think he produced like 200 of these demos. It was crazy. And then one of them was this song, It's My Party, and he played it to Schrodinger and he liked it. He's like, it's really good. It's really good. And then what happened was, I think Schrodinger played the demo to, what was his name? Phil Spector, and Phil Spector loved it. And he's just like, yeah, let's do this with the Crystals. And so Schrodinger hadn't told Quincy Jones that he'd played Spector this song because he really wanted Spector and the Crystals to release this track as this big thing. But Quincy Jones and Phil Spector went to a concert, and it was, what was it? It was like in March 30, it was at Carnegie Hall for Charles Anzois. Charles Anzois. You guys know who that is? So it was a concert on March 30, 1963, and Quincy and Phil got to talking, and Phil's like, oh yeah, I'm recording this song, and it sounds great. It's going to be a #1 hit, and it's called It's My Party. And Quincy Jones is like, right. And so old mate Phil Spector goes into the concert and watches the show. Quincy's like, I'm out of here. He legs it back to the studio and prints 100 copies of the best version of the recording that he's got and just sends it out to DJs and radios across the country. Then, bam, #1. And he got in first with that song. What a great story that is. Look that one up. That is, that's the story of Quincy Jones, Phil Spector, and Aaron Schrodinger with It's My Party. And it really worked. It worked great. It worked great. So let's see if we can play it. That's up where it is. Nobody. We can do that a bit higher. Also, let's do it with a beat. Yeah. That's soft, isn't it? That'll do. And let's give it a couple of notes up. Let's turn that down. Some reverb. There's reverb all over the place tonight. Yeah. Oh, wrong button. That button. Boy, sorry guys. All right, let's do this. Let's get the keys up. Bum, 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 bum. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Bum, 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 bum. That's right. Nobody knows where my Johnny has gone. But Judy left at the same time. Why was he holding her hand when he's supposed to be mine? Yeah, 'cause it's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Dum-dum-dum-dum, bum-bum-bum-bum. Play on my records, keep dancing all night. Leave me alone for a while. Till Johnny's dancing with me, I've got no reason to smile. Hey, 'cause it's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Rum, bum, 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 bum. Judy and Johnny just walked through the door like a queen with his king. Oh, what a birthday surprise. 'Cause Judy's wearing his ring. 'Cause it's my party and I cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Come on. Oh, oh, 'cause it's my party and I cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. You would cry too if it happened to you. Rum, bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. There it is. Ah, man. So that song. Also, did anyone ever notice, also in 1963, there was a follow-up song to this. Did anyone else pick that? And it's a pretty vicious title. What's it called? Now it's Judy's turn to cry. Judy's turn to cry. Judy? Yeah, that's right. Judy's turn to cry. I was like, that's a great way to follow up this song. Is like, now it's Judy's turn to cry. So that is that. Folks, you know what time it is. Hey, Mary Elizabeth has requested Hello Mara, Hello Farah. Great. That song is so dumb. But there it is. Thanks to those requests, guys. All right. Let's you guys keep doing some requests. What we're going to do now is we're going to catch up with Gabe. Gabriel Dagrazio is a local Tassie muso. Guys, if you haven't found him, go and check him out on Facebook. There will be some links afterwards. Him and I had a good chance to catch up and talk music, talk COVID, talk inspiration, and talk about what's going on with his life. And we also got a chance to do a collaboration together. So him and I will get that one knocked out first. So let me click over here. Where's my buttons? All right. So hopefully this all works. It was all very last minute, but thanks so much, Gabe, for letting me do this with your song. And then after that, we will do a bit of a catch up with Gabe, and then I'll be back to talk some more. And then, of course, as you know, we'll close the show out with another one of Gabe's tracks. So, in the meantime, sit back, grab a drink, enjoy this meeting Gabe Dagrazio.
1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? she? And isn't she lovely, made from love? And isn't she pretty? Truly the angel's best. And boy, I'm so happy. We have been ever blessed. I can't believe what God has done through us. He's given life to one. And isn't she lovely, made from love? Isn't she lovely? Love and life are the same. Life is a issue. The meaning of her name. Lonely it could have not been done without you. Conceive the one that's so very lovely, made from love.
Gabe, thanks so much for coming along, man. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. Thanks, Joel, for having me.
Pleasure,
It's such a pleasure.
Pleasure, yeah, and I really enjoyed doing the Stevie Wonder song for you, man. What made you pick that song?
I don't know. I went through my repertoire,
Yeah,
and I just think, oh yeah, that sounds good. I
Yeah.
think it's one of the recent one that I've learned. When you learn a song, the first 500 times you play, you still enjoy it. And then,
Hey, so for the people that haven't seen you before, how did you get started doing all this?
funny you should ask that. I was always interested in music in general since early age, and growing up in high school, started playing with band and getting involved with band, and then throughout my 20s, I've been touring with a few bands,
Yep.
and it was fun.
Yep.
And then when I started traveling about 7 years ago, I just left everything behind and started trying new lifestyles, different jobs, I worked in insurance, I worked in hospitality, I tried a different few things. And then I went back to do what I'm doing here when I was 4 years ago in New Zealand doing a working holiday.
Yep.
And at that stage, I was completely broke, and I thought, well, what can I really do to get by? And I started doing busking on the street.
Right.
And then from there, okay, then I probably should work on this thing. And then the guy that owned the bar next door invited me to play a gig. Started with a set, so I had to learn all the repertoire.
Yeah.
And I got back into it.
So no formal training, just
Not at the beginning. When
Yeah.
I started, it was just basically self-taught. But then when I've decided 3 years ago to do it seriously, I did conclude that I need a formal training. So now I'm finishing my degree at the conservatorium.
Oh, great. Yeah, excellent.
So yeah, I think music that's only so much that you can learn, unless you're a genius, but I'm not.
Yeah.
So it's only so much that you can learn just by ear or looking it up. But generally, formal training helps for knowing the theory, especially, is very important. And technique as well, having a teacher that follows you and can spot your weaknesses and tell you how to work on them effectively instead of diddly-doodly for hours concluding nothing.
Yeah. Gabe, tell us what brings you joy as a performer?
I think I'm a quite introvert person. I'm not definitely an extrovert, which sometimes brings me some discomfort while in a performing situation. But I think that's a way for me to externalize my voice, through my singing, through my play, a little of expressing myself in a way that I don't really have any other outlets in life. And that's what gives me more than joy as well, but most importantly, sanity, I think.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's amazing how important it is to be able to express through music and being able to communicate in ways that aren't necessarily, like English doesn't necessarily always get across, you know what I mean? Or words even. Yeah,
especially with my English.
Okay. Gabe, was there a particular album or a particular song or a defining moment where you thought, this is what I want to do? This is like did it strike you through the heart that you want to be a musician, or did it creep up on you?
So there is the first encounter. I come from a family. None of my family is anything close like a professional musician, or at least when I grew up. Now my brother does a similar thing, but we always had music around. We had a record player spinning music, and I really enjoyed it. But I didn't. It was peripheral in my life. But then one day, when I was, I remember it was 1993. I was age 9, and my dad, that at that time was working in a factory that was pressing CDs. So back then, and he's got ticket to go and watch Paul McCartney live in 1993, and he decided to bring myself with it. And that was the time that I was, that was the time that I was like, I want to be Paul McCartney.
Oh, that's excellent. I guess
so. It's not an album or a song, but then that was the first encounter that was like, wow, is this possible? Like, you know, is this something that happens in real? And then, but then a long-lasting love grew day by day as much as I enjoy learning an instrument and the struggle that comes with it. And it just very resonate to the way I live.
That's wonderful.
The way I am.
Mate, do you do any original music?
Yes. I've been doing that really forever. I've got this band called Gabe Dagrezio now that I've started with some guys at the university. Great guys, great muso, and we just enjoy making new music. And it's just great to create music instead of reproducing. It's just a different task because you kind of definitely. And I structure my life and I play covers and I enjoy playing, but all this to make possible, to make feasible and meaningful, so I can keep making my music.
That's excellent.
So definitely.
And do you have any releases on any of the digital streaming platforms or anything where people can go and have a listen?
Yeah, sure. We released 4 songs with his band so far. then do and arrange. And we got 4 released now, and we have another 5 coming up soon.
Fantastic.
And just yesterday, I posted on our Facebook page, which is Gabe and the Dagrezios, ISO sessions that we've done.
Yeah.
Playing one of our tunes, each one from his place, and then put together.
Right.
Same as we did, basically.
Yeah.
But we started as you would when you record an album. So you start with a drummer, and then the bass player, and then the harmony instrument, and then you generally finish with the vocals. Yeah.
Brilliant. I'm through here. Like a pet hate about gigs. Do you have something about gigs that you really just don't like?
Apart from unloading, like packing and packing.
That's good enough.
Packing and packing is tedious, but I'll take this opportunity to say, hey, it's work. So you gotta work. So that I'll take that with ease. Sometimes I find hard to deal with drunk people.
Yeah.
And I really sometimes they misbehave, and that's the part I say, okay, man, what can you really? There's no really way to interact with. When people go when stuff goes south their way, that's a bit less enjoyable. Although I must say, it doesn't happen all that often.
Sure. Yeah. No, that's a good answer. Good air.
Oh, and horses. Don't forget horses.
I think you described it perfectly when you said an excuse to move some air around. That's horses.
I just recently found out that it wasn't even Daryl Braithwaite's song. It's a cover.
Get out. Somebody else made it?
It's not his song. Check it out.
Oh, man. Gabe, what's your favourite venue to play in around Hobart? Or in the greater area?
Well, I like big stages.
Yeah.
I like big stages. So Republic Bar, very nice. I will refer to all the venues that I played with the band already, and I'm like, whoa, that's good. And I'm talking about fixed stages out there, 350, 65 days a year. So Altar has a good stage.
That's great.
And generally the punters that go there are receptive and interested in seeing live music.
That's great. Yeah.
Really, it does a lot, because some venues go in some venues you are in a corner, and that's fine. It's that is the venue. That's what it had to do. But at the same as the tone can influence the quality of your performance, how you are monitoring will influence the way you perform, so the way you feel. I think the same, the location where you put it will influence a lot the way you perform. Also, when you play in front of a lot of people that you don't know and they don't know you, it's a very vulnerable position. You gotta feel very vulnerable, and that's another thing that I no matter how many gigs, I've been doing like 4 years now, playing 3-4 times a week, but still those first 2-3 songs, I feel like I need to break the ice, and then I'm fine. And then I tell myself, nobody's caring anyway. but then it's still I've been seeing some acts around town that have.
Thanks for that. So Gabe, just as we wrap up, how can people support you until things go back to normal? What can people do to support you through these times?
So through my Facebook page, to any of my video, there is a link to this website, which is called Coffee, which is a pretty cute idea. Through this website, you can decide to buy me a coffee. So which is, you can buy me 1, 2, 3, hundreds coffee, whatever. Each coffee is $4, and there is no obligation. You can do a one-off.
Sure.
And that's it. It goes through PayPal, credit card, and they don't take any commission from it.
Great.
So that's the way I've been collecting donations so far. I see.
Yeah. No, that's great.
And, if somebody wants to support me, that would be the preferred way to do it.
Excellent.
And at the page, Gabe Dagrezio, they are on Spotify, Apple Music.
Great.
Apple, they are in all platforms. So.
We'll go and find you. Yeah.
And,
I will check that out. And thanks again so much for dropping by. And folks, go and watch Gabe when he's back on. Follow him on Facebook and on socials. Gabriel and the Grazios. And of course, is there a Gabe's music as well that I found on social media? Yeah. Excellent. All right. Dig him up. I'll put some links and we'll do that. Thanks so much again, Gabe. And we'll see you soon.
Thanks for having me.
Pleasure, mate.
Have a good one.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
There we are. Gabe Dagrazio. Guys, check him out. Really great, awesome musician and such a pleasure to work with. Lovely, lovely guy. So yeah, if you're so inclined, go find his socials. There are links in the Facebook page. There are links pretty much everywhere. So go and do that. If the sound for the first bit was a bit zzz, if you heard that or if you didn't notice, don't worry about it. But if you did notice, it was, I think we've covered that there are a lot of buttons to press, and it's amazing that you can even hear me right now. But what we're going to do is we'll play one of his tracks at the end of the show, and of course I will upload that one that we just listened to, Isn't She Lovely, to Facey into YouTube. If you want to have another listen, if you want to hear it properly when it's not buzzing about, or if you'd like to give it a share with your friends, give Gabe some love, give me some love, that would be amazing. Okay, now, where are we? This looks like it needs to come up. Hello, hello, hello. Check 1, 2. There it is, into the yellow. It's a bit quiet, isn't it? You'll be fine. You can turn it back up. Turn it back up. Okay, so we've got some requests. Great stuff from Brion, from Ez, and from the kids, Hoppo, Mary Elizabeth, Helen. Great songs. So we'll get through all these as best we can. Let's have a look at where we're going to go. All right, we're going to do this one. Devil in Disguise. This one is for Ryan, and of course for... who else is that for? Mary Elizabeth. So this is an Elvis song. I'm not sure if it was from one of his films or not. I don't think it was. Let's do this one. One sec. Devil in Disguise. Elvis Presley. Oh, boom, boom. Better down there. Does this sound familiar? This is it, as best I know it. Let's try it.
You look like an angel, walking like an angel, talking like an angel, but I got eyes. You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are. This in disguise. Oh yes you are. You fooled me with your kisses. You cheated and you schemed. Heaven knows how you lied to me. You're not the way you seemed. You look like an angel, walking like an angel, talking like an angel, but I got eyes. You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are, devil in disguise. I thought I was in heaven, but I sure was surprised. Heaven help me, I didn't see the devil in your eyes. 'Cause you look like an angel, walking like an angel, talking like an angel, but I got eyes. You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are, devil in disguise. Oh yes you are, devil in disguise. Oh yes you are, you're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are, devil in disguise. Oh yes you are. Looking like an angel, talking like an angel, walking like an angel, but I got eyes. You're the the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are, but I shoot the water to skies. Oh yes you are, devil in disguise. Oh yes you are.
Ooh, Elvis Presley. Right there, Devil in Disguise. That one goes out to Ryan and, of course, to Mary Elizabeth. Thank you, guys, for those requests. All right, Ez has kicked it off with some Rolf Harris. This is a song, again, an old song from 1960, 60. This song was originally done, recorded, and it went okay in Australia. But they re-released it. They re-recorded it, actually, in 1963 with George Harris. And it was interesting because when they did the original recording, before Harris worked on it again in 1963, the original one, 1980, the guys that worked on it, they were unknown musicians, just a bunch of guys who could play a little bit, and they decided to take a recording fee of £28 among them, other than taking 10% of royalties. So this being Rolf Harris's biggest song probably means that that £28 was probably a lot less than what happened over the course of the next 40 years or so with Rolf Harris. It was his biggest song. It went to number 3 in the US in 1963. So let's do this song. Tie Me Kangaroo Down, Sport. Let's have a look. There's an old Australian stockman lying, dying, and he gets himself up onto one elbow. And he turns to his mates, who were gathered round with him, and he says, watch me wallabies feed, mate, watch me wallabies feed. They're a dangerous breed, mate, so watch me wallabies feed. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport. Kangaroo down, tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Keep me cockatoo cool, curl, keep me cockatoo cool. Don't go acting the fool, curl, just keep me cockatoo cool. Take me koala back, Jack, take me koala back. He lives somewhere out on the track, Mac, so just take me koala back. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down, tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Let me mongoose go loose, Lou, let me mongoose go loose. They're of no further use, Lou, so let me mongoose go loose. And mind me platypus duck, Bill, just mind me platypus duck. Don't let him go running amok, Bill, just mind me platypus duck. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down, tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Play your didgeridoo, Blue, play your didgeridoo. Keep playing till I shoot through, Blue. Just play your didgeridoo. And tan me hide when I'm dead, Fred. Tan me hide when I'm dead. So we tanned his hide when he died, Clyde. And that's it, hanging on the shed. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. All together now, tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Oh, Rolf Harris. 1963, what a throwback. And of course, if you missed it, re-recorded from 1960 when it was originally released and went big in the US. So there you go. All right, so great. Some more requests coming in. This is great. Thanks so much. Abilene from Damo. I don't know that one, mate. Abilene. Maybe he's made of it. Maybe it's Abilene? Nope, delete that one. Sorry, mate. I don't know that one. I'll have to look that one up a bit later. Helen's been waiting patiently for Be My Baby, and I didn't play her song last week. Sorry. All right, let me do this on keys, I reckon. We'll do that on keys. Oh. Okay. It's a bit high, isn't it? Let's do an A. Yeah.
The night we knew, I knew I needed you so. And if I had the chance, I'd never let you go. So won't you say you love me? I'll make you so proud of me. We'll make them turn their heads every place we go. So won't you please be my baby, be my little baby. Say you'll be my darling, be my baby now. Oh, please be my little baby, be my little darling, be my baby now.
Yeah?
I'll make you happy, baby. Just wait and see. For every kiss you give me, I'll give you 3. Oh, since the day I saw you, I have been waiting for you. Know that I'll dearly adore you until eternity. Won't you please be my little baby, my one and only, be my little darling, be my baby now. Oh, be my little baby, be my little darling, be my baby now.
Oh, that's not what it does.
The night I met you, I needed you so. And if I had the chance, I'd never let you go. So won't you say you love me? I'll make you so proud of me. We'll make them turn their heads every place they go. So won't you be my little baby? Wanna be my little darling, be my baby now. Whoa, be my little baby, be my little darling, be my baby now. Oh,
we go. Be My Baby for the Ronettes for Helen. Thank you so much for that request. That's lovely. Mary Elizabeth has got Hello Mata. What key is that in? Hello Mata. You guys know that song? Have you guys heard of this song? Hello Mata. So it must be in G. Yeah. Hello, Father. Here I am at Great Granada. All right. I don't know how I'm going to do this one. There's lots of. It's like a show tune. Let's try that. Hello, Mother. Hello, Father. Here I am at Cape Granada. Camp is very entertaining, and they say we'll have some if it just stops raining. I went out to I went hiking with Joe Spivey. He developed poison ivy. Do you remember Leonard Skinner? He got tomatin poisoning last night after dinner. All the consuls hate the waiters, and the league has alligators. And the head coach, he wants no sissies, so he reads to us something called Ulysses. Now I don't wanna scare ya, but my bunkmate, he has malaria. You remember Jeffrey Hardy? They're about to organize a research party. Take me home, oh mother father, take me home. I hate Granada, don't leave me out in the forest where I might get eaten by a bear. Take me home, oh mother father, I won't stay, and I please don't make me stay. And I have been here one whole day. This is so weird. Who knew this? Dearest mother, dearling mother, how's my precious little brother? Let me come home if you miss me. I would even let Aunt Bertha hug and kiss me. Wait a minute, it stopped raining. Guys are swimming and guys are sailing. They're playing baseball and that's better. Mother, father, kindly disregard this letter. Wow, that's a song. That one was from Andrew Sellers, is that right? Andy someone? Alan Sherman. For Hello Mata, Hello Fada. I don't know how many of you knew that one. I certainly didn't know it super well. But that's what we do. 1963, guys. We've got about 40 minutes left of some 1963 tracks. So I'm going to keep moving, stop talking less. Jennifer wants a song by the Crystals. The bridge on this song, we might just, batter around. Give it a bit of a 1-2. Let's see. We can do that one, right? Yeah. Okay, so this song was written by Phil Spector, who we've heard about tonight, Ellie Greenwich and Jeff Barry, and the song was rewritten, or was reworded to the title then, I Kissed Her, and released by the Beach Boys, of course, again, in their 1965 album, Summer Days. So I grew up with the Beach Boys version, having heard that one, and I hadn't really heard this one before. And I probably should have sang the Beach Boys version, given the He Kissed Me stuff, but, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'd give it a try. Let's see how we go. Muffed it. Muffed it.
Up to me and he asked if I wanted to dance. He looked kinda nice, so I said I might give it a chance. When he danced, yeah, he held me tight. When he walked me home late that night, all the stars were shining bright. And then he kissed me. I saw him, I couldn't wait to see him again. I wanna let him know that he was just more than a friend. I didn't know just what to do, so I whispered, I love you. And he said that he loved me too, and then he kissed me. So I gave him all the love that I had. And one day he took me home to meet his mom and dad. Then he asked me to be his bride. I said always I'll be right by your side. I felt so happy, I almost cried. And then he kissed me. Then he asked me to be his bride, always to be right by his side. I felt so happy, I almost died. And then he kissed me. 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 Whew. Reasonably Unscathed, that one that was there for Jennifer. Thanks so much for that request. Really, really good, kind of you to pick that song. What else do we have in this list of songs that I've got to play? We've got some requests there to get through. jhmusic.com.au if you don't know how that works. Do I need to turn this up? No, I don't need to turn it up. I'm going to turn it up a bit anyway, just because I can. Because I can. Up we go. All right, there we go. How's that? That's better. Okay. All right, so Summer Holiday by Cliff Richard from Hoppo. Oh, yeah, I went to see the movie as an Avalon. At the Avalon. Must have been 64 or 65. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to play that one. I almost got to it, but I didn't. So why don't we do She Loves You by the Beatles? Yeah. That's high. It's a high G. So if are you listening at home, could you just sing along nice and high? Let's do that. All right, got this ready? 1, 2. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, 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 yeah. You think you lost your love? Well, I saw her yesterday. It's you she's thinking of, and she told me what to say. She said she loves you.
is. I told you it was high. Right up there with that high G. She loves you. Thanks so much for that request. Lots of fun. Lots and lots of fun. All right, where are we at? Let's keep moving through these requests. And, of course, get some fresh ones in. They're not going to play themselves, guys. Ado's requested Just One Look from Doris Troy. Now, this is interesting because this song I always thought was a Holly song because I've only ever known it as played by the Hollies. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, surely that's not the same song. And there it was. Now, actually, I don't know who did it first. Probably, I think the Hollies covered this one. So, Just One Look. Lots of that in the 60s, hey. Lots of lots of that there. All right, so Just One Look from Doris Troy. Good song. Good song. Let's do it. And, of course, covered by the Hollies. I don't have any trivia about the song. Chords are sounding familiar. Alright, let's do it.
Just one look, and I felt so high in love with you. Oh, I found out how good it feels to have your love. Oh, say you will be mine, and forever, and always. Oh, just one look, and I knew that you were my only one. Oh, thought I was dreaming, but I was wrong. Yeah, but I'm gonna keep on scheming till I can make you my home. So you see, I really care. Without you, I'm nothing. Oh, and I look, and I know, I'll get you someday. Thought I was dreaming, but I was wrong. Yeah. That I'm gonna keep on scheming till I can make you my own. So you see, I really care. Without you, I'm nothing. Oh, just one look, and I know, I'll get you someday. Oh, just one look, that's all it took. Yeah, just one look, that's all it took. Yeah, just one look. Ooh, that's all it took. Yeah, just one look. That's all it took. Yeah, just one look. That's all it took. Yeah, just one look. That's all it took. Yeah.
1963, still a lot of the sort of stuff going on. A lot of that Walk Like a Man stuff, which of course was from 63, but I wasn't gonna do it. It was much too much. But it's yeah, and the other one that those guys did was Walk Like a Man, and I don't know, yeah, there's something else. But yeah, Four Seasons, a couple of songs from those dudes, the early stuff, and of course, I mean, you'd think that like. Set in December 63, but not written by any stretch, I don't think. All right, what do we got left? Oh, so I was going to talk about the bossa nova. So that's a beat, and I'm not a huge scholar on the thing, but like bossa nova kind of means new wave, and or like new trend, and it's this beat, and it's kind of like, you'd know, it'd be like the kind of like. Oh, where's my? I don't have a rim shot, which I really need for it. So it's like. Anyway, so that is a beat which is pretty popular. It's like a Brazilian thing that became hugely successful in mainstream America in sort of like the late 50s and early 60s. And there's 2 songs in the 1963 American Top 100 with the word bossa nova in it. There's the Blame It on the Bossa Nova, which I think I always knew that as Gotta Get a Hold Nova. Gotta get a hold Nova. Anyway, we might do that one if I can remember how to play it. And then, of course, there's Elvis Presley does the Bossa Nova Baby, which is also fun. So both of those in there. Everyone wants to hear Ring of Fire because it's my worst song, but we'll get to that one shortly. If you'd like some more requests, please do it. The Do Run Run. The Do Run Run. Let's do it in guitar. Met him on a Monday. We can do it in A, can't we? I don't think there's anything else special to it. Let's do this one. This is for Brianne. Thanks for your request, Brianne. The Do Run Run. The Do Run Run. All right. It's gonna be old. Let's do the other one. Now, of course, the original on this is like it's kind of like. But that's going to sound weird like this, so we'll just do it. I met him on a Monday, my heart stood still. The do run, 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 the do run, run. Somebody told me that his name was Bill. The do run, 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 the do run, run. Come on. Yes, my heart stood still. Yes, his name was Bill. And when he walked me home, when he caught my eye, to do run, 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 to do run, run. Looked so quiet, my oh my, to do run, 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 to do run, run. Yes, he caught my eye. Yes, oh my, oh my. Oh, and when he walked me home, to do run, 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 to do run, run. Me up at 7 and you look so fine. To do run, 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 to do run, run. Someday soon I'm gonna make you mine. To do run, 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 to do run, run. Yes, he looks so fine. Yes, I'll make you mine. And where he walked me home, to run, 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 to do run, run. Yes, he looks so fine. Yes, I'll make you mine. And when he walked me home, to do run, 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 to do run, run. I met him on a Monday, my heart stood still. To do run, 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 to do run, run. Somebody told me that his name was Bill. Run, 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 da do run, run. Yes, my heart stood still. Yes, his name was Bill. And when he walked
take me home. Do run, 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 do run, run.
Does anybody know what the do run run means? Because I always thought it was the do run run, which doesn't make any more sense. But it seems to make less sense now that I know it's da do run run. Da do run run. That's the Crystals. Obviously, Phil Spector and his crew. Thanks so much, Brian, for that request. Really appreciate that. Mary Elizabeth wants Girl from Ipanema. I definitely don't play that. Jazz is not really my specialty. Tall and tan and young. Oh, Blue Velvet from Susie. Great request, Susie. Maybe I'll do it on piano. Oh, that's a good song. Susie, thanks so much for this request. Guys, keep them coming in. They've got to get played. We've got 20 minutes to fill and we've got songs to play. So if you haven't got your request in and you'd like to do one, do it. If you feel like supporting the channel, also do that. All right. Why don't we... Okay, so this is actually a song from 1950, 50, by Bernie Wayne. And it says Bernie Wayne was inspired to write the song when he did a trip to Richmond and where he stayed at the Jefferson Hotel and he met the eye of a woman in a blue velvet dress. And he obviously had an encounter with her because he went on a holiday with her for a holiday romance. So I don't think it worked out. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Too corny? Softer than satin was the night. Softer than satin was the light from the stars. She wore blue velvet, bum, bum. Bluer than velvet were her eyes. Warmer than her tender sighs. Love was ours. How love I held so tightly, feeling the rapture and grow like a flame burning brightly. When she left, gone was the glow of blue velvet. But in my heart there'll always be precious and warm, a memory through the years. Wore blue velvet, bluer than velvet was the night. Warm though her tender sighs, love was ours. How love had held so brightly,
rapture grow like a flame burning brightly. But when she left, gone was the glow. A blue velvet, but in my heart there'll always be precious and warm memory through the years. And I still can see through velvet through my tears.
Blue Velvet. There we go. That was close-ish. A couple of spots there. It didn't matter. DB. I know who that is. Love Me Do. I don't think that one's. Hey, it's not on my list. And I don't know. It's definitely don't know any extra 1963. So DB, if you want a track, pull it from the list because otherwise I got nothing. I mean, I'm really This is the barrel. It's 9:14, and we're clearly getting towards the bottom. So. All right, here's one I don't know. Yes, Surfer Girl from the Beach Boys. That's all right. It's all right.
Little surfer, little one, make my heart come all undone. Do you love me? Do you, surfer girl? I have watched you on the shore, standing by the ocean's roar. Do you love me? Do you, surfer girl, surfer girl? We could ride the surf together. Well, our love would grow, and in my woody I would take you everywhere I go. So I say from me to you, I will make your dreams come true. Will you love me? Do you, surfer girl? So I say from me to you, I will make your dreams come true. Do you love me? Do you, surfer girl? Ooh.
Surfer Girl, right there from the Beach Boys, from 1963. We've still got a couple left to go here, guys. Get those requests in. Oh, Slightly Awesome Days. Simply Awesome Days. I will follow him. Good song from Peggy March. Yeah, great. I like that one. We should give that one a go. Surfing USA from Helen. Well, given I didn't do her last one, I could probably do dubs for Helen for sure. We got time. We got nowhere to go. There's still a couple in here that I know how to play. I did Hello Mudder. If that's not going to stop me, I don't know what is. We did Blowing in the Wind, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We did Devil in Disguise. We did that. Oh, we haven't done Blame It on the Bus. I know. And we haven't done... Never liked that one anyway. That's good. Okay, so we've got a handful left. We're getting towards the end, guys. Amazing. Okay, let's keep doing this. What was the one that Helen requested? I've forgotten. Where is it? Eva has requested Blame on the Bossa Nova. Thanks, Eva. Good on you. That's great. Okay, Helen wanted Surfing USA from the Beach Boys. This is actually, if you didn't know, it's a Beach Boys song from 1963. It's a rip-off of a Chuck Norris. Whatcha? Why don't we try a Chuck Berry song? It's a rip-off of a Chuck Berry song called Sweet 16. And there was a legal battle over it. But I think they were just like, it was sort of maybe an easier time because Chuck Berry was like, yeah, that's a great song from the Beach Boys. But Chuck Berry is definitely credited as having written it. I think it was kind of like, let's just borrow it and see if we get into trouble. And they got in trouble. They're like, yeah, okay, we'll just credit Chuck Berry. So interestingly, that was that. But they went on to do quite a few collabs together, Chuck Berry and those guys. So if it sort of sounds a little bit like some Chuck stuff, there's a good reason for it. It's because it's a Chuck Berry ripoff. If you want to check out the Chuck Berry song, it's called Sweet 16. I'm not going to do the intro because it's a bloop, 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 bloop. All right. Yeah, let's do that.
If everybody had an ocean across the USA, then everybody'd be surfing California, yeah. You see them wearing the baggies, Huarache sandals too, bushy blonde hairdo, surfing USA. You catch them surfing at Del Mar, Ventura Country Line, Santa Cruz and Trestles, Estrella Narrabine, and all over Manhattan, down a Weedy Way. Everybody's gone surfing USA. We'll all be planning out a route we're gonna take real soon. We're waxing down our surfboards, we can't wait for June. We'll all be gone for the summer, we're on safari to stay. Tell the teacher we're surfing USA. Alright, come on. Haggerty's and Swampy, outside USA, decide outside, set a fire and sunset, Redondo Beach, LA, all over La Jolla, why are we up there? Everybody's gone surfing USA. Yeah, everybody's gone surfing USA. Yeah, everybody's gone surfing USA. Yeah. Inside, outside USA. Inside, outside USA. Inside, outside USA. Inside, outside, all over La Jolla. Why are we up there? Everybody's gone surfing USA. Yeah, everybody's gone surfing USA. Come on. Yeah, everybody's gone surfing USA. Woo!
hang on. There you have it, folks. Surfing USA by the Beach Boys, well, pretty much by Chuck Berry. The things you learn, the more you know. I say DB's put in Love Me Do. He reckons that's a 1963 song. Should we challenge him? Love Me Do. It probably is, you know. Love Me Do. Because I could probably pull that one. But it's like two-part. You need two harmonies for this one. Maybe if I do one half, you guys can do the other half. How about that? That'll work, right? That'll work. Okay, so it says 2009. Oh, it's from Please Please Me, so that's got to be right. 1963. Love me do. Love me do. Please love me. Wow, 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 wow. Love me do. How am I going to do that? Love me do. You know I love you. I love you. So please. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it for DB, a regular supporter of the channel. Thanks so much, D, for your contributions and for hanging around. Let's do a song for you, just for you. I'm not going to get the higher. Love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please love me do. Love me do. You know I love you. 'Cause I'll always be true. So please, love me do. Someone to love, somebody new. Someone to love, someone like you. Love me do. You know I love you. I'll always be true. So please love me do. Love me do. You know I love you, and I'll always be true. So please love me do. Oh, love me do. Oh, baby, love me do. Yeah, won't you love me do? We'll call that as Love Me Do for DB. Thanks very much for that request. Wow, it's almost 9:30 and it's getting hot in here. So we've got a couple of songs left. Where are my words? Oh, I ate my thing. Okay. Felicity, Heartaches by the Number. That's a good song, but I don't know it. Like, I really don't know it. And when I say I don't know it, I mean I shouldn't have said it's a good song because I don't know that song. But I'll have a listen to it. Heartaches by the Number. Is it Heartaches by the Number? Or is it called Heartaches by the Number? I reckon it's the first one. The song's called Heartaches by the Number, because so many bands in 1963 were the something. There's lots of this. Look it up. You'll find out what I mean. Okay, I will follow him for Peter H. Maybe let's do it on here. It's a fat kick, isn't it? It's all right, get my chair comfortable. Okay. Framing's a bit out tonight, isn't it? There's a bit of gap here. Should have a taller chair. All right, don't worry about that. Where's my guitar? it's loud. Turn that down. That'd be a good song to do, wouldn't it? Out on the patio. All right. Okay, let's turn that down. All right. I love him. No, 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 no. Yep.
I love him, I love him, I love him. And where he goes, I'll follow, I'll follow, I'll follow. I love him, I love him, I love him. And where he goes, I'll follow, I'll follow. I will follow him wherever he may go. There isn't an ocean too deep, a mountain so high it can keep me away. I must follow him and where he may goes. Nothing can keep me from him. He is my destiny. Sorry. I love him, I love him, I love him. Where he goes, I'll follow, I'll follow, I'll follow. He'll always be my true love, true love, true love. Now until forever, forever, forever. I will follow him wherever he may go. There isn't a mountain too deep, an ocean so high he can keep me away from my love. I love him, I love him, I love him. And where he goes, I'll follow, I'll follow, I'll follow. He'll always be my true love, my true love, my true love. Now until forever, forever, forever. I will follow him wherever he may go. There isn't an ocean too deep, a mountain so high it can keep me away from my love. I love him, I love him, I love him. Where he goes, I'll follow, I'll follow, I'll follow. He'll always be my true love, my true love, my true love. Now until forever, forever.
Wow. Wow. Oh, wow.
You remember?
One day I'll do that song, I swear. Oh, boy. All right, what have we got left? Blame it on a bossa nova. Eva wants that one. That's a good song. Can I play it? Yeah, I can do that. It doesn't really do a bossa, but it sort of does. Don't know how I'm going to do that with... It's sort of more of like a... Do you know that song Things? Talking about things... Oh, I suppose that's the boss, isn't it? I'm not going to be able to do this very well. Not very well at all. Okay, that's too hard. That's better. Less reverb. Too less reverb. Let's try it. All right, we got that far.
caught my eye, looking alone, so sad and shy. We began to dance, swaying to and fro, and soon I know I never let him go. Blame it on the bossa nova with its magic spell. Blame it on the bossa nova that it did so well. Oh, it began with a little dance, it soon ended up a big romance. Blame it on the bossa nova, the dance of love. In the moon, all the stars above. No, no, the bossa nova is the tune. Yeah, yeah, the bossa nova dance. Now I'm glad to say that I'm his bride to be, and we're gonna raise a family. When our kids all ask how it came about, gonna say it to them without a doubt. Come on. Gonna blame the bossa nova with its magic spell. Blame it on the bossa nova that it did so well. Oh, it began just a little dance, soon it ended up a big romance. Blame it on the bossa nova, the dance of love. I was at a dance when it caught my eye, stand alone, sad and shy. We began to dance, singing to and fro, and soon a thing never let him go. Go on. Blame it on a bossa nova with its magic spell. Blame it on a bossa nova that it did so well. Oh, it began with just a little dance, soon it ended up a big romance. Blame it on a bossa nova, the dance of love. Oh, blame it on a bossa nova, the dance of love. One more. Oh, blame it on a bossa nova, the dance of love. She's out of tune again. Oh, there it is. Bossa Nova. No, no. The end of that's so good. I love that. No, no, the bossa nova. No, no, the bossa nova. Yeah, yeah, the bossa nova. That's really cool, the way she sings that. You should check that out. It's lots and lots of fun. All right, we've got a couple of songs left before we get out of here. It's thanks so much to everyone for coming along. Love Me Do, we did. Girlfriend Didn't Even Know What Doing. Ring of Fire, maybe. Rhythm of the Rain, we did. Oh, that was a great song. For Mary Elizabeth, we played that earlier, but thanks for that request. Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, highlights by the number. So that one's done. So it's only really Summer Holiday, which we're not going to do, because I've got the chords, but I just don't know what it's like. We're all going on a summer holiday, no more working for a week or two. Fun and laughter on a summer holiday, no more worries for me and you, for a week or two. And there's just you guys can sing it. We're nowhere in the sunshine brightly. Yeah, see, I don't know. We're going where the sea is blue, and everybody has a summer holiday, doing things they wanted to do. So we're all going on a summer holiday to make our dreams come true. Oh, for me and you. Oh, for me and you. Did it with no reverb as well, so there you go. Have that for free. All right, so let's finish up with Ring of Fire. I don't think there's anything else in here that I really wanted. Two Girls for Every... Oh, yeah, Surf City, I Want to Hold Your Hand, Walking the Dog. The Cliff Richard one. Not Clifford Richard. The Elvis Presley Bossa song's cool. Do you guys know that one? That one was fun. It's just called Bossa Nova Baby. It's almost like a 12-bar. It's a bit of fun. Anyway, we'll skip over that. It's good to have too many songs, not to run out. So let's do this Ring of Fire. Let's see if we can finish it off. Thanks, everyone, for coming along. This Ring of Fire was written by June Carter Cash.
and Wyatt Mel Kilgore. Song was originally recorded by June Sister and Nisa Carter. Recorded on March 25, 1963, Johnny Cash released it, and he wanted to hear some trumpets, which I'm not going to have. So, and it stayed on the number 1 country chart for 7 weeks. So let's see if I can do this thing. It's like I've got the right effect. Love is a burning thing. Love, love, love. Is a burning Love is a burning thing. And it makes a fiery run. Bound by one's desire, tap it down into a ring of fire. I fell down to a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire. Taste of love is sweet, with like heart of meat. I, you a child, oh, the fire went wild. I fell down to a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames they went higher. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire, the ring of fire. Taste of love is sweet, hearts like ours meet. I felt you flow like a child. Over the fire it went wild. I fell down to a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire. As I fell down in the burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames they went higher. And it burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire, that ring of fire, that ring of fire. Let's leave it there with that song, folks. Let's do that because I think that's about it for 1963. Thank you, everyone, so much for coming along and joining in with this for the show. It's heaps of fun learning about this sort of stuff. I gotta get rid of that song, don't I? Thanks so much for that request there, Mary Elizabeth. But I'm sorry, we're gonna have to delete it. So that was 1963. Let me know what you thought. If you want to keep doing these years, I'm pretty happy to keep doing them. It gives some focus. I'm sure we'd rather hear that than horses. Or how did Gabriel put it? An unnecessary moving of air. Oh, that was so funny. I did not prompt him to say that, and I'm sure that he didn't know that was coming either. So thank you, Gabriel, for coming on the show. I didn't that far out. Thank you for coming on the show, Gabe. Really, really appreciate it. Folks, it'd be really helpful if you can spread the word about what's going on here, what we're doing. It's always good to get some new musicians on, but it's also good to have people to play to. So if you would, what I'm going to do is after this, I'm going to put up the video of Gabe and I, and any other ones that you like, give them a bit of love and a bit of share, point them back towards this social distancing Sunday, maybe tell your friends if you're enjoying it or you'd like to do it, because it looks like things aren't going to be opening for a while. It's sad about what happened in Victoria this week about things going backwards, which means obviously it's going to be a long, long time before even the pubs are going to be back open there. And there are a few things open in town, but because of the social distancing, we're still not able to do things on Sunday night. So it'd be great if we can keep doing this and this works if we have people coming to watch. So do what you can. Give some love, give a share. I'll put some posts up during the week. Give those some love and the videos, of course, which is like those clips that I do, the collabs. That'd be great. So, you know what we're going to do now? This is the part where we generate what year we're going to do next year. So I'm just going to do it from here because it's just too much hassle. So we're going to do random number generator, but we're going to refine it, right? Because every time that I do this, it's I've got two 90s and I've gotten two 60s. So I'm going to put the minimum as 1970 and I'm going to put the max as 1989. So we're still going to go retro. 1970 to 1989. I'll put 1990. That'll do. All right. So you can tell that I'm not fudging it. I'm still going to have it here. It's still there. We just can't read it. All right, ready? And we hit generator. Boop. What do we get? What do we get? Can you see it? I can see it. It says, does that say 1972? I think it says 1972. It says 1972. All right. So who knows anything about 1972? I certainly don't. I was hoping for an 80s, but maybe next week I'll refine my search to 1980 and 1981. Let's do 1972. I don't know much about that period of time, but it's going to be fun. So next week, 1972, we've got some new collaborations coming up next week as well. What else is there? I think that's about it, guys. We've got the outro. I'll play Gabe's last clip that he does with his group after this. And that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a lot of fun for me, hopefully for you guys, and your support, your donations are really, really valuable. So thank you all those that did that this week. It's really, really kind of you, and your ongoing support really means a lot. So let's keep doing this. Next week, Sunday, 1972. Yeah, if you had a good time, let me know. Send me some messages. Do the whole Facebook thing. I'm here. Just going to be hanging out after the show, so let's chit-chat. I'm going to click some buttons now. Which button am I going to press? I've got to do this thing. Hang on. I'm just going to do something really professional here for a second and go over here. And I'll just do the transition, and then I'll play Gabe's video, and then we'll be out. So thanks again, guys. Have a lovely, lovely weekend, and good luck with work next week. Back here Sunday night, next Sunday, Social Distancing Sunday, number 15. Let's do that. Ciao.
Watch the clouds gliding through the sky, the way the wind is shaping them. And then I stare amazed at how they look the same, and always somehow